Okay, now we're back. So this video is going to be directly about your tonality, how to close more deals, how to connect more with your prospects, with your clients, whether it be you working in solar sales like I have been, or even so running an online business, how to connect more with people, how to convey your certainty about your product, your service, and simply just how to get people on your side, how to really convey the best sort of tone, the best sort of not necessarily words, just how you pitch, how your pitch sounds to prospects to get people winning on your side, to make more money, to relieve more clients' pains, to really understand people's emotions more and people's desires more. At the end of the day, you as a salesman are the facilitator from building the bridge from someone getting there, from their pain to their desire. Whether it be for solar, somebody's got a majorly high energy bill. You bring in and building that bridge for them to relieve of their pain, which is completely removing that bill for good, building them a full, sustainable household for the family, and so they don't have to be paying in any sort of energy bill again, being affected by massive corporate companies who are massively scamming people. So simply, this is what you gotta do. So to build people, to get people on your side, build more rapport with people is the first thing. If you're not doing this, the major detriment is, you're simply just coming across like a sleazy salesman, being so over dramatic and over the top. So many people can read through that. I know, obviously, people have probably read The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort. I love that guy. He's taught me so much about, tonality specifically, and being more convincing about what you say and more enthusiastic. But the old school stuff tends to not always work. And when I've started to get into solar sales specifically, it's made me realize that there's so many different types of people and tonalities that you need to bring across to have more success with all different types of people. You can't just be this one monotone guy, or you can't be this hyper enthusiastic guy all the time. You have to be fluid. You have to be fluid with who you are and what you know. So simply, you as a person, you originally have, you might sound quite monotone. I still think I sound pretty monotone sometimes. Naturally growing up, I was very, very insecure, unconfident. Would never expect myself firstly to talk to the camera, or even so, be getting in the realm of sales, trying to be a master of communication. You've got to be that key persuader, and that key persuader comes from that tonality. So simply, showing that you really care, to fix people's issues. Showing a genuine courtesy and caring tone towards someone's issue, and really asking right questions to make people open up about their problems. It makes people think more deeply about their issue, and it allows you to relieve their pain. So the result here, if you want more money, you want people to get on your side, you need them to understand their pain, and you need them to understand how to get towards you need them to understand how they're going to get towards their desire, and that's through you. That's through you as the salesman. So you're not going to be this sleazy guy, you're going to be this guy who is going to firstly come across like their mate. You need to be somebody who is their mate. A lot of people, specifically in the solar world, solar sales market, people, it's the general public you're speaking to, and a lot of times, even if it's online coaching, online fitness coaching, people buy from friends. People would much rather know that they're not getting done over, screwed over by some sleazy random salesman, than buying maybe a worse product off a friend, because they know that they're going to get that good relationship. That emotional relationship with someone is so important, and obviously that's all conveyed through your tonality, how you really seem and care to be wanting to help somebody, really being understanding and feeling someone's pain, and really understanding their goal, and showing people that you've got that goal through obviously testimonials and building up a community, having, like, even if you're with a company, that communal aspect of clients who have gone down the same road and got a fantastic result from a similar situation as to which that prospect's going through, is going to get a lot of people on your side. People feel, everyone's tribal. We're all human beings. We have that tribal element to us, wanting to be a part of a community, wanting to be in association with friends, not just random people on the internet, not just random people around the world. Not just random fucking people talking shit. So really is that, it's the most important thing, the tonality. As soon as I understood how to tap into my tonality, be a lot more fluid with how I'm speaking to people. When I was doing B2B sales back in Manchester, I was doing claims. I was talking to directors a lot of the time, speaking to high-end solicitors, or even so talking to a lot of different business owners all across the UK. Some of these were major entrepreneurs, and you have to be very direct. You have to be very certain about how you sound. A lot of those guys are very pragmatic. They're problem solvers, and you need to mirror that image. You don't want to be seeming like someone who's a pushover. So different scenarios like that, you can't always have that. You don't always need that soft and caring tone. But when you start to realise that there's sometimes in certain markets there's older couples you've got to be speaking to, or specifically for solar, for example, there's older couples you're speaking to, and maybe some younger couples who aren't so sure about products and whatnot, just want to know what's really going on. You have to show compassion and care, not be so direct. It's obviously important, and especially from Jordan Belfort, like what he liked to say, you definitely have to be an expert. You have to, as an underlining aspect, be an expert in your field regarding the solar, regarding the fitness, regarding the stuff that you want to be selling, the stuff that you are going to be, or your specific niche is going to be. You have to be that expert. You have to be that person that people trust and know to be authentic, real. And then, like I said, it all comes across in your tonality. So just simply practice it. A key thing for me, and there's another guy online called Jeremy Miner. I think he's pretty good as well. He talks about probing questions to make you start to feel somebody's emotions. If somebody, when you do solar sales, right, they've got a very high energy bill. Asking, does that really affect? Has that really been affecting you? Certain things like this, right? Just simply thinking and getting into the role of how somebody might really be feeling in that scenario of having to pay a very high energy bill. It's probably very frustrating. It's annoying. It feels as though they're being scammed. And even so, if somebody's out of shape, how long has that been going on for? How long have you been in shape for? How has that been affecting you? Simple stuff, right? And at the same time, when it comes back to you and your offer, you need to be certain. You need to be certain about the offer that you pose. You need to be certain about the fact that you can fix people's issues. And that all comes across in the tonality. So just practice certain things, ask certain probing questions to get people's emotions peaked. That's it. Every single sale is based off the emotion. So yeah, definitely take some of this into account. The tonality is so important. It's not necessarily just off the script and the words that you say on any sort of sales call. It's all about your tonality, your conviction about what you're saying, the conviction of you being that bridge between the prospect's pain and their desire. Really understanding that pain, getting somebody on, being online with the prospect, guiding them through to the finish line for the close. For you to benefit, obviously financially, and for you to feel good about relieving their pain. That's it. That's simply it. So practice some tonality. Definitely think about it the next time you're in the office, you're on some sales calls. Just slow down, pace your words, ask some probing questions to get the client's emotions running. And that's really benefited my ability to earn more money and to get on prospect side and build more rapport with people, because people open up, you have more genuine conversations with people. So yeah, definitely take that into account, and that's all that I need to say.